Welcome back to Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We're broadcasting live from our sports center in Lagos, Nigeria. I was giving information as regards that match between the four corners of Nigeria and the young Bayanas of South Africa. That match will be played at the Pt.1 Stadium on Saturday. So, sports fans, another information that you can use. Put it down. So it's going to be a busy weekend for us as the four corners go out to seek for a ticket for the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. And it's not just the four corners, the African Nations Championship will also kick off on that same day. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We'll be going to Morocco to get some information. But let's talk about the African Nations Championship and Coach Salisu Yusuf and his team. They played a warm-up match against Cameroon. And I say, hey, whenever it's Nigeria versus Cameroon or Nigeria versus Ghana, there's nothing warming about that one. So that was a good test for them. It ended goalless, but I'm sure there were lessons in it for Coach Salisu Yusuf and the team. Oh, yes. That's a quality of opposition. Anytime I hear Nigeria playing Cameroon, I believe it's a good test for us to go into the competition. Because the Cameroonians against Nigeria any day, they don't come to play. It's a war against Cameroon because we've had an age-long rivalry between the two countries. We are neighbors. We have a rich history of integration and cohesion. So we always take that thing into the field of play. That's right. That's why any time against Nigeria plays Cameroon, as I said earlier, it's on a tea party. Now going to the CHAN, it will serve as a test for us, for our players, to feel the international atmosphere, because some of our players, this is the first time they're going out of the shores, outside the shores of the country to play against an opponent, because this team is a young team. Yeah. Apart from few experienced players, Coach Salisu went to the competition with. There are majorly great odds in the league that we informed that he took there. So it's a good thing, taking those players to the competition. Another thing is that I want us to stamp our authority in CHAN. That's true. We've not had good results. It's the fifth edition. It's the fifth edition. The only time we came back was bronze. In South Africa. In South Africa, and that was a very good sign. So we need to make a statement, because it's an indictment on the league. Because the CHAN is basically composed of home-based players, players playing in Africa. Now, once you don't get it right in CHAN, it shows that something is wrong with the league. You know, I've been saying all these things. The league, it's a breeding ground for the national team. In every country. Because it is where you get the players to fuel the national team. It is the nursery. Now, this CHAN has a lot of opportunities. Agents will come there to see the next Mikel. The next Gallo, the next Leon Balogun. Let me cut you. Should the CHAN be a win-win mission? Yeah, because I'm looking at it like it should like a development. Maybe it is. It's not. Yeah. On one side, it's good for players that are playing in the African League to African soil to showcase their talent. That's true. So that they can be taken to Europe. On the other side, it's a statement. Because let me tell you something. The pedigree matters for a national team. Take, for example, if Nigeria wins at the Nations Cup, we are the winners of CHAN. It shows that we are the real champions, both local and international. But Libya has won this competition before. Libya has won that competition. It's a statement. It's on record. Nigeria has not won it. It's an indictment on our league. If you have a very strong league, we should win it. I can say it boldly. The time Ayimba was ruling Africa, we will go to CHAN and just go there and pick the cup. But that means but you won't take the entire Ayimba team. Even if you don't take the entire Ayimba team, 10 players that were in that Ayimba team of 2003, 2004 will beat any team in Africa. Now, the Egyptians are not getting it right in CHAN because of the turmoil at all. There has been a topsy-turvy since the Arab Revolution. But they have a good league system. They have a good league system. Do you understand? But many players they took to CHAN are not players that are regulars in Al Ahly and Zamalek. They look for players in the lower parts of the league in some small teams to showcase them at CHAN. Yeah, maybe they're looking at long-term development. That's why I said on, how will I call it, the marketing level, in terms of exposure, in terms of selling young players, it's good. But winning it is not bad. Why can't we win it? Imagine Congo DR, they've won it 2 times. Because TP Mazembe, they've taken the form of TP Mazembe down to the national team. And the government did invest a lot. They are investing a lot. The governor of Katanga spends a lot of money on TP Mazembe. Yeah. Well, yeah, they're ripping it. My last report I read on TP Mazembe, it's a free African club
that has reached, in terms of revenue, $20 million. Imagine, Austin. They have their own plane. They don't go about going with a public plane. They have their own chartered plane. So it helps the morale of players. So what I'm saying is that if you have a good league, all you need to do, pick players from like 4, 5, 6, or 7 clubs, go to China, they'll go and shine. From there, agents will come. If you have the right skill, they'll take it to Europe. It helps. So it's a win-win situation. If you perform well in the Chan, it's good for the national team, and for individuals as players, it takes them to another level in football.
So that's it. We'll keep talking about the African Nations Championship until it kicks off right there in Morocco. We're hoping to hear from the media officer of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Toyin Ibitoye. When we connect to him, we will have that discussion. How is the team getting ready? Okay, let's go to Casablanca in Morocco. Toyin Ibitoye joins us now live on the program. Toyin, good evening. Welcome to Sports Tonight.
Hey, Austin. Good evening.
Toyin, I must say Happy New Year. How is it going right there in Morocco?
Yeah, Happy New Year to you. It's going well. We just returned from our last training session here in Rabat because tomorrow morning we are headed for Tangier, where we'll be playing our group games, Group C games. Everything is going well. Our boys have adapted well, and they are putting in a very good shift in training. Yesterday we played a game against Cameroon. It was a very good friendly game, very good practice match for us. And it helped us to really weigh our options and also prepare for the challenges that the CHAN will throw at us. So everything is going well here in Morocco.
So when you look at that warm-up match against Cameroon, what were the positives from it that Coach Salisu Yusuf can use before the CHAN gets underway?
Yeah, it was a lot of positives to pick from that game. The Cameroonians have been in